Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I missed you guys. And if this is your first time here, you want to make sure you're coming back over and over again every week, every month, whenever I decide to post a video. You're gonna love it here. I love it here, and I love you being here. So welcome. Stay with me. So the topic of this video is so important, and if you can, this is just like a message. Come on, keep it cute. Okay, so so today's message is a message that you store it. You keep it in your pocket, and then you pull it out when you need it again, because it will change your life. Today, I am going to talk about how to experience more prosperity. And yes, this is something that you can literally become intentional about and start welcoming more of it in your life, just as I did. I wish you guys knew me personally, because you would be able to attest to the fact that I have way more than I've had, honestly, ever in my life. But just, a year ago, 2 years ago, and honestly, every year it gets better for me. So I am going to teach you, I'm just going to tell you actually, because this channel is about everything that I learned, you will know, because that is what God has placed in my spirit and on my heart. So I'm just going to tell you everything I know, as always. So I don't know how many steps I have here, so I'm just going to get started on the first one. The first thing I learned about how to attract more prosperity into my life is to first believe that I deserve it. So I'm going to talk in third person. Well, second person, whatever person. So, in order for you to attract prosperity into your life, the first thing that I have learned is that you have to first believe that you deserve it. And all believing means is that you accept something as true before it even happens for you. And a way that you can start to do that is to build your confidence. Because if you're insecure, if you are a person that has a lot of doubt, it's harder to believe that you deserve a thing. And this can go, this can be applied to anything. You cannot get something if you honestly truly believe in your mind that, don't be ignorant, light, stay with us. You don't get anything unless you believe that you deserve it. Universal, it should be a universal law. I'm not sure if it is, but it should be. And back to what I was saying, a way to build confidence is to get rid of anything in your life that is not serving you. Anything in your life basically that does not make you feel good, because that's how you get confidence. And that can be a partner, that can be a friend, that can be clothes. If you do not look at a thing and say, oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for you. Oh my God, you make me better. It has to go. You have to discard it. Because it can be blocking you from getting, your highest good. Another way to attract more prosperity in your life is to stop talking about your finances in a negative way. So, something that I practice regularly is never saying I'm broke. It costs too much to say that I am broke. I don't joke about it. I do not play about that. I do not let that word roll off of my tongue. When friends, family, whomever asks me, can I do an activity or an outing? And if I do not have the money at the time, what I would say is, I cannot go right now, or I cannot purchase this right now, or I cannot get this thing right now, but money is on the way to me, so I will be able to soon. And when I say this, I don't necessarily have anything lined up that's guaranteeing that I'm going to receive more money, but this saying opens the door for it to start to come to me, because we know what we know, that words are powerful. What we believe is powerful. So I always believe that money comes to me, money flows to me easily and unexpectedly. I know that when I spend money, that it only has to come back. You know the saying, money comes and it goes? I never say that. Well, I don't say it anymore. What I say is money goes and it comes, because that's the truth. Whatever you spend is not the last. It's not what you'll always have. So yes, another way to attract more prosperity in your life is to show gratitude every time you swipe your card. And yes, this includes when you are paying your bills. This includes when you in Target and you're buying new apparel. This includes when you are gifting someone with more money. There is this saying that I picked up, and it goes, what you appreciate appreciates. And all that means is that what you place your value in, it increases. It increases. So every time I go and I swipe my card and I'm like, wow, God, thank you so much for the money to be able to afford this. What it does is it takes my mind off any type of stressing thought that I would typically have about, oh, I shouldn't be spending this money, or damn, I'm always paying these bills, or I always got bills to pay. No, I'm in a state of thankfulness. Thank you for the money to pay these bills. And now, when you get into a state of being thankful, you know, it starts coming to you more, because the universe loves gratitude. The universe loves gratitude. So always make sure when you are swiping your card for whatever reason, that you are just happy. That you're happy that you have the money at the time that you have it to meet your need. That's a sign that you're blessed. So, another way to attract more prosperity into your life is to pay your bills on time. And a lot of people would be like, well, yeah, like, duh, it's common sense. You should pay your bills on time. I know so many people, though, who don't. I know, because just as I talked about in the last point, they get anxious about paying bills. And then they put the bills off, and then the bills end up being late. But you know, prosperity, all prosperity means is favorable and fortunate. And in saying that, like, you can't want to attract more money, attract more abundance, you know, claim to be favorable and fortunate, and then when it's time to pay your bills, have such a disposition about it, you know, such a you know, just such a disgrace about it, such a unpleasantness about the fact that, one, you're being provided for. Homeless people don't got no bills. You feel me? Homeless people don't got no bills. So I just don't know anybody who's prosperous and who is, you know, grateful and who is appreciative, who frowns up their face every time it's time to pay their bills. So you're going to have to pick a side. You're going to have to choose. You know, am I going to stress about the fact that I have bills, which means at the same time that I have my needs met? Because when you got bills, I'm guessing you got a car payment, you got rent or mortgage, you got, you know what I mean? You got stuff that says, that is a testament, that is a statement that says that you have stuff. Be grateful. Be grateful. Pay your bills on time. I don't even have to talk about, you know, what the common benefits that comes with paying your bills, like, you know, increased credit and all of that stuff. We know that. We know when you pay your bills, well, if you don't know, when you pay your bills, you increase your credit. When you increase your credit, you have a more freedom to move around, to borrow, you know, to make better purchases, to get better things. It means that people trust you. So we know when we want to keep something, we have to pay for it. When we want to keep our car, we have to pay the car payment. When we want to keep our house, we have to pay that mortgage. When we want to keep our relationship, we have to pay in time. We have to pay in communication. We have to pay in love. So I can move on. We can move on from that point. Pay your bills. And the last but not least, to how to attract more prosperity into your life, is to give more. And out of all of the points that I've just mentioned, this one is probably my favorite one, and something, I mean, I practice, obviously all of them are in practice in my life, but because I had such a stubbornness to giving, you know, it was one of those areas in my life where I felt like God completely transformed me and made me better in. And honestly, I got to witness the benefits of giving, which, you know, you should never go into giving with the expectation of receiving, because that's not the point of giving. It's about a heart posture. But there's this Bible verse that says it is more blessed to give than it is to receive. And that was something that I really, really, really had to meditate on. And it's so true. It's so true. Yes, I've seen God provide for me in ways that I couldn't even express to you guys, from planting seeds in people's lives, from not being selfish. But I also know that it allows me to not have an attachment to something that didn't start with me to begin with, from something that does not come from me to begin with. And I'm talking about money. Like, everything I have, I know that it comes from the source. It comes from God. So to hold on tight from something that comes from God means to block my flow of being able to receive it abundantly. I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. But like, yeah, everything comes from God. So when you get into that mindset of this isn't even mine to begin with, so let me go ahead and bless people. Let me go ahead and give more, give freely, without the thought of, damn, like, when am I going to get this back? You just trust. You just trust that because I'm giving this back to you, God, that I know that, like, you got me. And I don't have to worry or stress about anything. That is all of my points for today. Thank you guys always for thank you guys always for coming back and listening to me. I love my time with you guys, and I will see you next time. Leave a comment below and tell me whether or not you feel like these were points that you think that will benefit you. Let me know what your idea of prosperity is, and let me know which one of these points that you struggle with. Okay, guys, bye.